Nah, just playing. But hey, YouTube, what's poppin'? It's your girl, and I'm back with another motherfucking video. I'm gonna keep my same intro, but y'all, I'm just gonna go off the rip today. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and explain myself, because y'all know I've been off of YouTube for a year. My bad. Sorry, y'all. But no, I really wanted to get back on YouTube. I've been wanting to get back on YouTube for a while now. I've been doing a lot of this and not a lot of anything else. So I don't have no intro yet. You know, I'm still putting things together. I got a lot going on in my life, and I want to, you know, make more videos going into it if that's what you guys want to see. But for right now, what I want to post is I really want to get into this book. Like, I've been reading, y'all. I really love reading now. Like, I actually love reading now. I would honestly say, like, reading's like top one of my top things that I like to do. I like to read. So I've been posting this book on my Snapchat story for like weeks now, and everyone's like, oh my god, what book is that? Like, I need to put on that book, da da da. And you know me, like, I'm not a gatekeeper. I put everyone on the book. I've been putting everybody on the book. But I've been wanting to like do talks about it, because every time I open a page, I'm always just like thinking in my head, like I always have some more stuff to say. Like, I always can elaborate off of it. And like, if you guys really like the quotes that I'm posting from the book, like, I just know that like you're in tune, or you're, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you know, you know type shit. So like, I've been really wanting to get on YouTube and like just do like motivational videos or just like talk and stuff. So that's why I'm really not gonna like clip anything, y'all. I'm really not trying to edit this. I want to get back on YouTube, and instead of sitting here talking, telling everybody I'm gonna get back on YouTube, I'm gonna get back on YouTube, I'm just literally gonna make this video and post it. So I'm sorry if I stumble my words, if I have to backtrack, all that. I'm just letting you know, this is literally, everything is off the rip right now. This is literally just me speaking my spit, and it's Motivational Monday, so let's get into it. So I have this book, y'all. If y'all don't have me on Snapchat, I post quotes from it and stuff. It's called Meditations to Heal Your Life. So basically the concept of the book is like, it has like, you see all the pages, but it has basically kind of like a description of like specific words, like A all the way to fucking Z. And I'll just read you the first page. It's basically like, just to open up the book, but this is the introduction. This book of ideas is to spark your own creative thinking process. It gives an opportunity to see other ways to approach other experiences, or our experiences. We come into this world with a pure, clear mind, totally connected with our inner wisdom. As we grow, we pick up fears and limitations from the adults around us. By the time we reach our adulthood, we have a lot of negative beliefs that we are not even aware of, and we tend to build our lives and our experiences upon these false beliefs. As you read this book, you may find statements that you do not agree with. You may clash with your own belief systems. This is all right. It is what I call stirring up the pot. You do not have to agree with everything that I say, but please examine what you believe and why. This is how we grow and change. When I first began my own pathway, I used to challenge many of my metaphysical things that I heard. The more I examined my own beliefs in relation to the new ideas, the more I realized that I believe many things that were contributing to the unhappiness in my life. As I began to release those old negative concepts, my life has changed for the better. Begin anywhere in this book. Open it at will. The message will be perfect for you at that moment. It may confirm what you already believe, or may challenge you. It's a part of the growth process. You are safe, and all is well. So basically how I read this book is, every morning I get up, I always have a bookmark. So like, I always have a bookmark from the page before. So when I read it, and then I'll put the bookmark, and then the next day I'll reread what I had, just to, you know, like kind of get that in my brain. And then I just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, just feel out the book, give the book my energy for the day, what I need to hear, what I need to think about. And then I just open up to a random page, and that's usually just what I read for the day. Just in this specific book. I do read a lot of other books, and before I get into this, I do want to start like kind of like a book club type thing, like kind of like putting y'all on books, or like reading certain books. I'm not the best reader, y'all, as y'all can tell, but I still really like reading, and just like kind of getting like other information that you can't really get from just listening to certain stuff, or, you know, like watching videos. So if you guys think I should do that, leave a comment. And before we even get into it, y'all already know what to do. Hit the like button, comments, put the bell to get a notification when I post, all that. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna open what I had the previous day. So it's responsibility. I'm gonna show y'all how it looks too. So it's responsibility. It gives you the concept and then the little quote. So responsibility. I accept my responsibilities with flair. When we first hear that we are responsible for our own experiences, we think we are being blamed, and blame makes us feel guilty and wrong. However, there is no blame involved. To understand that we are responsible is to be given a great gift. For the same power that helps you create experiences, we can also change them. We go from being powerless over our circumstances to being people who can mold and shape our lives into positive ways. As we learn to use our thoughts in productive ways, we become powerful people. It gives us the power to respond to life, to make changes, and improve the quality of our lives. And then the quote is, I am the responsible power in my life. I'm gonna ping off this one because I already pinged off of it the other day. But I really love this because it's really just kind of like going back into the concept. Like, you are given a great responsibility to literally mold your entire life, to do whatever you want in life. Like, there's literally no limitations. The only limitations that you have are always in your head. A lot of people like to use excuses like, oh, well, I don't have enough money to do this, or I didn't grow up with this, or I don't have people that support me. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that's the whole concept, is that doesn't matter. Like, if you think that it matters up here and that matters to you, that's how you're limiting your own beliefs, because you are not letting yourself think positively in ways that attract the energy that you need and that you want, like, for what you need to do, if that makes sense. Like, I can't sit here and be like, oh, like, I want to do this, I want to do this. That's why I got up on here today and I was like, if I'm going to keep saying I'm going to do something, I have to do it, because the only person that's holding me back is myself. The only person that's like, oh, well, we'll do it tomorrow, or we'll do it when I'm done with this, or is me. Like, that's really the only person that's limiting my own beliefs. I'm literally limiting myself by not posting and not speaking my truth, because I sit and have conversations by myself on the couch every morning and not just get up in the camera and have these conversations out loud with myself and to you guys. Like, it really just comes back to manifestation, but manifestation goes so much deeper than that. Like, that's really the thing. It's like, a lot of people glorify manifestation. Like, oh, if you think about it, you can think about something a lot. You can think about it every day. Oh, I want this, I want this, I want this, or I attract this, I attract this, I attract this. But that is really not what is going to attract that energy. You truly have to believe. You have to wake up every day and believe that that is already yours. Like, that's yours. Like, you have to wake up every day and believe that you already are the person that you're supposed to be, or that you want to be. You just aren't there yet in the process, because it's all a process. So I can't wait. Like, I wake up every day knowing I am the first Indigenous woman to be a multi-billionaire businesswoman. Like, I know that. Like, I am that woman already. I haven't molded fully into her, but I know that I am her. And now the energy when I walk out of my house, it literally will tell me that, just based on the way that people act towards me and just the energy that I attract towards myself, because I already think of myself not so highly, because no one is overpowering over you. No one is more powerful than anybody. Like, we are all our own power, so no one's really more powerful than anybody. But for me, I'm already thinking I'm my higher self. So I walk around and I hold myself to that standard, so I can see that, like, wow, this is how I'm going to be able to affect people's lives, because I already know who I am on the inside, and they don't even know who I am yet, and they still are attracted to my energy. Okay, now that I just went on my rant, but no, I really like this one. Responsibility, I think it goes along with the discipline, like just taking responsibility for your own life, your own actions, your own excuses. Where you are right now in life is literally based upon every decision and action that you've ever made in your life. Ever. Down to literally the smallest things of who you chose to be friends with now and who you chose to let go as a friend, who you kept in your life, who you haven't kept in your life. Like where you work or where you used to work, those really affect your path, because you're crossing paths with other energy and other people, and you need to take responsibility for that. What do they say? It's like, with great responsibility comes great power. That's exactly what it is. When you know that you are responsible for everything in your life, you know that you have infinite power. You have infinite power. And with infinite power, you have a lot of responsibility. Period. Okay, I'm gonna go to the page for today, because I just went on a little long tangent and I kind of am everywhere. And that's kind of why I wanted to stay off of YouTube, because I'm like, oh, like sometimes I think a lot and I always want to say stuff. But like I say, guys, I just want to get back on YouTube for real. So, I'm gonna start coordinating my videos and stuff like that. But for each Monday, until I get them coordinated, they might be a little messy. Stick with me. If y'all don't mess with it, that's cool too, but that's just what I'm about to do. Ooh, I love this one. Oh my God. Okay, so I got lessons. Y'all can see it. Lessons. Okay. I am willing to learn. I am learning to look for the love that is always hidden inside every lesson. Each one of us is here to learn lessons. I am learning about the relationship between my thoughts and my experiences, and I am doing the best I can with the knowledge and understanding that I have. Learning the lesson has to do with being willing to change. My higher spiritual self is changeless and internal, and so all that really changes is my temporary human self, aka my avatar. I just added that in, but my temporary human self. I have been taught to believe that it is hard to change. Well, I now know that I can choose to buy into that, or I can choose to believe that it is easy to change. I can resist, deny, get angry, and build walls, but eventually I will learn the lesson anyways. It helps to be willing to learn. And then the quote is, I have made lessons easy and fun. Y'all, I love that. I really do love that, just because like, that's really all that we came, that's really like our only point as human avatars, is to come here, learn lessons, learn the way of life. It's all a learning process. We're literally just here all winging it. It's just learning and healing and showing love. Like, we're really not meant to be doing the extra most. Like, a lot of people, I feel like, worry about a lot of shit, a lot of different shit. Like, excuse me. But like, just little shit, like down to like, yes, like bills and all that stuff, but like a lot of shit, like, oh, well, he said, she said, or they fucking on this person, or they was talking about my, like, a lot of different shit. And I'm a victim of that. Like, I can definitely say that, like, you know, before really growing, I got caught up in a lot of different shit. That's why I'm speaking from experience, because I've learned my lessons. But like, a lot of people get caught up with that, or who has the next, you know, like iPhone, or who got the nicest outfits. Like, a lot of people are really worried about that stuff, and then wonder why they can't prosper in life, or why they're in the same spot they were 5, 6, 7 years ago. Because realistically, like, you're not learning the lesson. And then that's why some people constantly go through the same things, the same things. They feel like it's a cycle, because they have to, realistically, you have to learn the lesson. If you don't learn the lesson on earth, you're going to be retaught it, and you're going to go through things to try to teach you that lesson. And if you do not learn the lesson, you will just keep going through it, and it's going to be a cycle, and it's going to be a cycle, and it's not going to stop unless you learn that lesson and you take accountability for yourself in your life. Like, truly. And like, that really goes off of, you know, again, discipline. Like, I can really say discipline is the biggest form of self-love that you need to learn. Because when you learn discipline, you learn that, like, it's all up here. Everything is up here. Everything you think, how you feel about yourself, the way you dress, who you try to impress. That rhyme. I think that is really lessons come down with discipline. And once you realize that certain things are only meant to be in your life, or only meant to happen to you to teach you a lesson, your process of becoming the person that you truly want to be will go by a lot smoother. And like, I'm not really trying to glorify the process, because if I'm going to be real with you, it's a hard process. Like, it's a dark process to go through healing and just figuring yourself out and figuring life out and figuring out what you want to do. All that it's a dark process. I think a lot of people glorify having a spiritual awakening and going through their spiritual process. I put quotes around those because I think it's just really glorified, when it's like, it's real life stuff. Like, this stuff is real. Like, and once you start to learn that and see that, like, you start to realize that, like, none of this stuff matters besides how you think about yourself and the discipline that you have for yourself. Because realistically, you can do absolutely anything in life. Nothing is impossible unless you think that. But back to the lessons. I feel like I keep going off topic, but back to the lessons, like you gotta have discipline to learn lessons. You gotta have discipline to love yourself. You gotta have discipline to understand the responsibilities you have. Discipline comes with a lot of stuff. I would say my top word that I always love to use is discipline. I really think that once you learn to discipline yourself, everything starts to go by just a little bit easier. It's not easy, but it starts to go by a little bit easier. Loving yourself starts to go a little bit easier. Like taking responsibility for your actions is a little bit easier. Guys, I can't get this open, but I know that's so bad for my teeth, but I'm really thirsty. But yeah, I kind of want to elaborate more, but I don't want to keep going too many places. The video is already 15 minutes long, and I want these videos to be quick. Like I said, guys, I'm not really trying to edit my videos too much. I'm not trying to, really have these, like, put together and, like, panned out on what I'm going to say, not just yet. So, I'm just going to post this. If you guys liked it, leave me a comment. If there's something specifically y'all want me to talk about, you guys can follow my Instagram. You can add me on Snapchat. I'll put those in the little description below. But I really appreciate y'all for, tuning in. If you tuned in, if you watched the whole video, awesome. Really give me feedback, y'all, because like I said, I really do want to get back on YouTube. I know a lot of people have encouraged me to get back on YouTube for the last year, and it's really all love. Everyone that shows me love and support still, like, I really appreciate it. I just appreciate any love, and just any love and light that is sent to me, just know it's always sent back. Like, it's received and sent back. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here, and I'm gonna see y'all next Monday. I'm gonna be back next Monday for sure, and we're gonna do the same thing, and we're gonna get into it. But have a good day, y'all.